Thank you for staying with us. Several candidates for Congress have emerged to represent District 15 after Congressman Jose Sariano finishes his term. And while it's early in the political season with primary elections set in June 2020, here at BronxNet, we'd like to introduce the candidates for District 15 to our viewers. We've reached out to all who have officially entered the race and have spoken to candidates Jonathan Ortiz, Thomas Ramos, Assemblyman Michael Blake, and Councilmember Richie Torres. Joining us today to discuss District 15, his candidacy, issues concerning the district, and more is candidate for Congress District 15, David P. Franks Jr. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So why are you running and how excited are you to run?
I am very excited. I'm very happy to be here. Well, I'm born and raised Long Island, but I met my son's wonderful mother over here, and I've seen a lot of differences that people need to be held accountable. And I know the Bronx people are very proud, hardworking, diligent people, and I feel like I need to support them and help them move forward and make it more safer. Like, for instance, housing. I've worked in housing for 10 years. And I've seen what the kids have to see. I feel what they have to feel. There's things that need to be done at the higher level, more accountability. The streets need to be safer. I see a lot of these motorcyclists moving too quickly. If we have more speed bumps, more stop signs, I feel that it'll be more safer for our streets.
Now, for people who aren't familiar with District 15, what areas do that cover?
Covers a lot of the Bronx, most of the Bronx, and AOC covers the eastern portion. The Yankee Stadium from the west, Hunts Point south. So it needs a lot of work, and the people are more than willing or up to the task to make their community better, safer. The difference is also the pollution from the other parts of the city. The graffiti is out of hand. Our Dominican community, they suffer a lot of asthma, high blood pressure, strokes. Our Puerto Rican community, a lot of hypertension. So that's a lot of attributed to the pollution. That if I feel like if we work with the communities, the companies that produce a lot of emissions, either tax them or fine them, that could lower that. And a lot of the stress and anxiety for our moms and our fathers, that could bring their stress down so they don't have to go to the doctors too often, which is why I believe in the overall health care. Give people the opportunity to take that stress. They don't have to stay at a job because of their benefits. They could pick any job they want, and they know they'll be covered from health reasons. I also believe in the 4-day work week, which a lot of research has been on that. Same benefits, childcare will be covered. Paid leave will attribute to lower stress and anxiety. It's been proven. Productivity will still be high. It'll lower emissions, lower overhead for the companies, and it's proven that when they go back to work, they're more happier.
And now, to my understanding, David, you are a sergeant in NYPD. How do you think that will help with your running for Congress? Well,
as a sergeant, I am a leader and a manager. I have to do that with the community I work for, and with in my office and the officers that work for me. And I take that very seriously. I embrace that. So I have to be a coach, a mentor, a mediator, and a friend. And so that 15 years gave me the honing in on the listening skills and the decision-making skills that I could take to the overall Bronx.
And during your time as an NYPD officer, what are some of the things that you've seen in the Bronx that you do want to change? I know you were saying pollution and the graffiti and everything, but what are some like the hard-hitting things that you want to change or you want your platform to be on?
Well, there's gun violence certainly, which could contribute some towards the stress growing up as a kid in tough neighborhoods, and also mental health, which I really want to tackle. So. Again, with working with housing, going to the housing residents, it's cold when it's winter time. It's hot, no air conditioning, the water doesn't work. So I've seen that apartment to apartment, and I feel that, and I feel what they're going through, and it's unacceptable, and it needs some serious oversight and accountability. But I love working with kids, and I see them every day, and every chance I get, I'll wave to them, I'll say hello to them, and hopefully that changes their life in the future. And I want to make the parents' lives easier too. So.
Do you have a website right now where people can go and see, kind of your platform or what issues you kind of stand on?
Yeah, absolutely. It's David P. Franks Jr. for Congress.com. It's always changing. I'm on there a lot, and I have an email, and I'm very interested in everyone's feedback and input, what's going on in their certain neighborhood, and I would love to hear from everybody.
Do you feel like your lack of political experience may hinder you from, running?
Not at all, not at all. I feel that E-word experience, I have another E-word, it's called enthusiasm and energy. And I know my other colleagues who are running, they have a lot of experience, they have a good fan base, they do a great deal, but they could stay here locally, that's fine. They go to the parades, they go to their concerts, I love that too, but I'll watch that on TV, I'll still be going door to door, and I'll still be working for them in Washington.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you mean by door to door?
If I win, I'm still going door to door, shaking hands, seeing what people need firsthand, what I could do for them right away. Mm-hmm. So that experience, again, working for the NYPD 15 years, will go a long way towards the career in Washington. Right.
And just again, what is the first thing that you want to do while you're in Washington for your district, though?
Well, I want to tackle mental health.
Okay.
Because you can see that's attributed to a lot of issues. I'm very interested in the college for all, tuition free, because when you graduate college, you have instant debt, which is not fair. You're trying to work on your job career. You're trying to work on other things. So when you have that money saved, you could buy your car, you could commute faster to job interviews, you could save for a home, or save for other things, your children. So I'm really interested in that. And NYCHA needs some serious funding, as long as MTA too. All right?
All right. Well, give us your information, your website one more time, and we're going to wrap up.
Sure, David P. Franks Jr. for Congress, and David P. Franks Jr. at AOL.com.
All right. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you, Dorissa.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.